Hello, I have been going in all day. Hello. I've been going all day about life path numbers. Life path numbers. How do you know your life path numbers? How the city, New York City. It's always noisy here. How do you know your life path number? How do you calculate life path number? It's basically you take your date of birth, the numerical value, add those digits together by category, the year, the month, the day, and keep adding those digits together until you end up with one digit. When you get that one digit, that is your life path number. That's how you know what is your life path number. So now I'm on life path 3. I'm going creative numerology. That is the article that I'm using because the article goes into all of the life path numbers 1 through 9. So I'm making videos for each one. So now I'm on life path 3. Life path 3 is the path of expression. I am going to include the links for this article in the description box so you can check it out. You could check it out when you tap on the link in the description box. So life path 3 is the path of expression. Communication is the main purpose in this lifetime of life path 3. Your experiences will teach you how to communicate effectively. Problems will arise from inappropriately expressed words. Find a balance between saying too much and too little. So you have to know how to talk, how to communicate, how to express yourself. Words and images are the key to your success and happiness. But until you learn what must be learned, the misuse of words and images can also be your downfall. Words are the basis of communication, but are often abused and misconstrued until the real meaning is lost. Since language is your primary tool, you really must say what you mean and mean what you say. You have a distinctive, unusual, and memorable voice so that what you say can make an impression and be remembered. So talking, communicating, like getting your words across, and then you have to make sure you don't misconstrue your words. Say what you mean what you say. Like smudges on a pair of spectacles. That's like when you have your glasses and you get a fingerprint on your glasses and you can't see clearly through your glasses. Words that have the ability to blur everything. You do not make crystal clear. Listen with great care to what is being said and choose your own words as if they're diamonds. People always lying, and then you have to figure it out, and it's like, just talk to me straight. Like, what are you really saying? Like, instead of you trying to think of what the person is really saying, like, people always playing games. Like, ugh. I'm gonna go back to this article, sorry. In a world in which much attention is given to trivia and important issues are often trivialized, it may take a long time and great tenacity to remember what it was you came here to express and to find the most convincing way to express it. Until you take this side of your nature seriously, you may talk incessantly while giving no one else a chance to speak. That means you're either over talking through people or you're talking too much and don't give the other person a chance to speak. Or you may be too afraid to express yourself at all. If you fall into either of these extremes, it is because you're overly concerned about how you are perceived by others and you have not learned how to listen. Life path 3 must learn to listen, not for the sake of replying, but the sake of understanding. So learning how to listen. So life path 3 is listen to understand. Don't listen to argue or to have something to say. Like, listen to understand where this person is coming from. That's a part of communication, is learning and listening. And communication is an ongoing exercise in output and feedback, receiving and delivering information, and sorting fact from fiction. If you don't understand this, you could gain the reputation of being shallow. Ooh, you don't want to be shallow. Your most constant problems are clues to the direction your communication should take. You have used words to talk your way out of many sticky situations, but you may not realize that your own words may have caused the problem in the first place. So it's knowing what it is you're saying, being clear on what you're saying, communicating, understanding, listening, because a lot of times you put yourself in problems, you know, and it's because you're talking too much or you're talking not enough. You must find a purposeful outlet. You must find a purposeful outlet for your verbal talent. That means you like to talk. So since you like to talk, you need to find a way to talk, a talent. You have to find a way to use it, you know, because it can end up working against you in a lot of ways if you don't find, you know, you gotta figure it out. You must find a purposeful outlet for your verbal talent. Threes, life path threes, tend to talk about what they know rather than what they feel, making it difficult to get to know you on a deeper level. When your feelings are expressed openly from the heart without self consciousness, gossip, hearsay, or criticism, you can hold the rest of us in awe. With extraordinary vision and ability to move people with your words. That means they know how to talk. They know how to persuade people and get people to follow them and do what they want. Although life path threes are really able to recognize humor where others cannot, there is a tendency to criticize. And although you may try to disguise this with humor, that's like laughing it off. And unceasingly critical voice can eventually be a drain on those whom you share your life. So it's like they can criticize people. Like path three. If this causes loss of friendship, you may blame the other person instead of accepting that you yourself pushed him or her away. Life path three is the number of creativity, but this form of expression is destructive, not creative. That's talking. You talking too much. You talking other people's business. You talking way too much. Like it's out of pocket. Like, you know, you gotta. Number three is the number of creativity, but this form of expression is destructive. That's talking too much. That's talking too much. Gossiping and, you know, making problems when there don't have to be problems, but you're making a problem. Wow. Yet no one is more capable of inspiring others than Life Path 3, who are not trying to prove how strong they are, but are comfortable with the fact that they are strong or weak as anyone else. Your tendency may play down how you feel and give the impression that everything is okay, even when your problems are obvious. It can confuse those close to you. Some people may be impressed with the way you seem to bounce back from adversity as if nothing happened. But that is only until they really get to know you, then they realize you've been holding everything in and you're just putting on a good show. Life Path 3 want popularity and social acceptance and are notorious for keeping up appearances. That means they do this for other people. They don't do it for themselves. Social acceptance, being popular, keeping up with fashion and things. Friendships are often lost because others feels you do not want to help. You don't want to help yourself. But they don't understand that your complex natures or your horrible fear of losing their friendship by burdening them with your true feelings. Life Path 3s find it hard to take themselves seriously because they're afraid of what others think of them. That means they're too concerned with other people. That's entertaining the little people instead of focusing on yourself and making yourself better. That is a problem when you don't focus on yourself and you're too busy trying to be popular and trying to do the most. It's like that's when all the problems come from, because you're doing things for other people and not yourself. They find it hard to take themselves seriously because they're afraid of what others think of them. This is a form of shame and guilt. It exists because Life Path 3 contains pure joy, and many threes don't believe that they are worthy of such a precious emotion. They don't believe they deserve to feel happy. Like, oh. Consequently, they mistakenly believe that they are not allowed to show any emotion other than happy exuberance out of outright cynicism, and self-consciousness takes over. But when threes, I'll say threes as life path threes, dare to go beneath their own surface and accept their problems and emotions are as real and valid as anyone else's, their lives become deeper and richly creative. It's acceptance. You have to learn to accept yourself. You are afraid of your own emotions. This is Life Path 3 now. You are afraid of your own emotions because they are so intense. But your feelings are nothing to be afraid of. Why do you think you're so attractive to creative people? It is because you secretly admire and are drawn to the magnetism of their emotional energy and their ability to feel and express. The 3 life path will teach you to take yourself seriously without becoming overly serious. Humor, lightheartedness, and laughter are vital ingredients of your true self, but you will be unable to use them until you're able to feel true happiness. Like, you deserve to be happy. Like, you have to know that you can be joyful, you can be happy, and you deserve that feeling. You deserve to feel that. There is a huge difference between humor and happiness. Ask any professional comedian about that, or why the clown is often painted with an exaggerated smile to camouflage his or her tears. You will be able to feel and experience genuine happiness, and you will never be able to feel and experience genuine happiness until you recognize and let go of all the sadness that is buried deep inside, the grief you are refusing to express, and all that anger and fear you are burying under what you call a sense of humor. So Life Path 3 tends to hide their feelings, their emotions, don't feel like they deserve to be happy. Like, you deserve to be happy, so they hide it. So Life Path 3 hides their emotions. Okay. Like, threes need to be liked, and they like people. They like to be popular. They like to be, how do you say, fashionable. They like all that. They like the attention. Life Path 3 needs to be liked and often gravitate to positions in which they can make others feel good. But that's a difficult position to maintain if you yourself don't feel good. So have the courage to do what you truly want in life, not what you hope will please or impress other people. Not what you believe are limited to because of lack of opportunity, funds, or education. Genuine self-approval, and not just its appearance, is what you must strive for. Then you must live free and worry of who you should be trying to impress. Learn to impress, please, and be yourself. Worrying about what others think is a source of great unhappiness for you. I think all of us need to learn to release what no longer serves you. Release what's hurting you, what's harming you, what is not good for you. Learn to let it go. Once you let it go, once you let that pain go, then you can live a fulfilling life. All of us need to learn that. All of the life paths have to learn that. Learn to let things go, release, detach, and move forward. If you don't let go the pain of the past, you can't move forward. It's so hard. You have to let things go because you want to be happy. Happiness is like the ultimate goal, to be happy. Back to the article. Life Path 3 represents friendship. You must learn that people's priorities change along with their experiences. So do the feelings people have for one another. It can be painful when threes realize they no longer have anything in common with someone someone they believed was a friend, or frightened when they realize how much they do have in common with someone they don't particularly like. It's not your role to keep everyone happy or to sacrifice your freedom in the name of friendship or social acceptance. You are a natural performer, but there's no need for you to be on stage all the time. You thrive in natural surroundings in which you can be calm and centered. Your greatest inspiration comes from nature itself. So you like nature. Okay. Life Path 3. Life Path 3 known they are meant to communicate. Life Path 3. Some assume that what they communicate must therefore always be right. But if you do listen, you will miss the other side of the story without the input of others. You cannot learn anything new and your act becomes stale. This is a difficult lesson for life path 3. Notice how your need to be right, your fear of being wrong stops communication in its tracks. We are living in times of monumental change. What may have been true yesterday may not be true today. Be willing to learn new things, and your communications will always be fresh, entertaining, and inspiring. There's no need to be constantly talking, gesturing, making people laugh, gossiping, or repeating word for word what you have heard other people say about people, situations, and trends. When you form opinions that are based on facts and gut feelings rather than mere hearsay, others will want to hear what you have to say. So being gossipy and doing all that is not cute. Oh my God. Life path 3, you gotta you're communicative. That means that you like to talk, you like to network, you like to be flashy, you like to be popular. Oh my God. Life path 3. Threes are natural designers, which is why they are often found in beauty businesses or other creative fields. This is a good start, but surface beauty is an illusion. Illusion is not real. Your true talents emerge when you look beneath the surface of things and people. Only when you see and accept the inner reality of what you're dealing with you will be able to express your spectacular originality. Never judge a book by its cover or a person by their look. It's all veneer. Real beauty is a matter of what's going on inside. So you have to get to know a person. And life path 3s always do things for others. So it's like you have to learn to accept yourself, love yourself. When your imagination is free from mosaic bonds, when your imagination is free from mosaic bonds of peer pressure, your creative abilities are astonishing. The only approval you need is your own. You must realize how much creative energy exists inside of you. Under the surface appearance, no one has more potential for creative genius than a life path 3. Or unfortunately, no one is more prone to wasting this potential than life path 3. This does not have to be the case if you're willing to learn new things and to adjust and fine tune as you go. This is why learning your life path number can help you so you can reach your highest potential. Like if you never look at your life path and then you never figure out that your life path is 3, it's like how can you overcome these challenges that you can face if you don't know? And it has a lot of negative points in here. And it's like you have to overcome it. You have to accept yourself. You have to learn to listen. Like not everything is what you say and how it is. You have to learn to listen to people. And you don't have to do things for people. Do things for yourself. Again, I'm back to the article. Your urge to follow popular things and people and to establish a position for yourself in society is not without reason. Your desire to be popular is part of the experience. It's a part of Life Path 3 experience. You need to be liked, but you often spend so much time trying to please everyone else that you have no time to figure out what you would like to do for yourself. Many Life Path 3s give the appearance of being superficial when in fact their feelings and talents are extraordinary complex. Superficial is fake. They seem superficial, they don't seem real, genuine. They're not, you know, they're fake. It can be difficult for you to focus on one thing at a time. Your well disguised self consciousness often outweighs your abilities to concentrate. You tend to spend your energies in too many directions. Your ability to start things is impressive, finishing things is another matter. Ironically, one of the reasons you cannot focus on one thing long enough to complete it is that you're seeking approval. Keep looking for other people to tell you, oh, this is a good job, this is a good deal. Like, nah, like you need to accept yourself. This can be a vicious cycle until you learn to take responsibility for your own mistakes, your own happiness, and your own success and your own life. This can be a real problem if you don't realize like this is what you have to do with your life. Life Path 3. When you worry about what others think of you, your imagination becomes stifled and cannot produce the creative wonders it is capable of producing. A free imagination is limitless. You may believe that you are already creative. Others may see your talents too, but it's probably only a pale reflection of your true potential because you hide yourself. You don't want to show your true feelings, your true emotions. You always doing things for people, and you have to learn to stop that. Stop that and do things for yourself. Many Life Path 3s cannot tolerate silence. They are also self-conscious in quiet atmospheres that they will talk about anything in order to fill the silent void. Wow. Then they find themselves in a giant verbal role and have difficulty ending the conversation. They feel they must talk even when they have nothing to say. Watching and listening to threes, Life Path 3s, telling a story is quite an experience in itself. The pitch, the voice changes according to the attention being received. Watch how the 3 reacts to the interacts with an audience and how he physically moves into the audience to maintain its attention. He can repeat the same story over and over along with the same mannerisms, the same sound bites, and the same enthusiasm as when the first story was told. If the listeners tire of the story, embellishments are added to keep it exciting. When Life Path 3's communication skills are not developed, we see and hear a person who constantly repeats the same old stories as if they are stuck in the past, which they are. Like, damn. When 3s feel out of depth, they can feign interest in what is being said, but are not really listening. So they'll act like they're listening to what you have to say, but they're not listening. They're waiting for the first opportunity to change the subject to one they feel more comfortable with. And there you have it. Communication is destroyed. And that's crazy because Life Path 3 is all about communication. But when 3s, Life Path 3s, realize that intelligent, timely, and purposeful communication is their function in life, we see and hear a person who has the power to learn new things and to influence and inspire the entire world. That is why you are here. And in this age of lies and misinformation, yours is a serious mission indeed. When you do focus for a prolonged period on something you feel passionate about, you are a beauty to behold. You belong in a lifestyle that appreciates and contributes to creativity and engages in social contact. If you are not involved in creative pursuits, then you should be around those who are. You are meant to be with creative, passionate, emotional people so that you can understand their creative process. Learn to take your emotions seriously through their example and find your own passion along the way. You came into this lifetime to learn how to create and how to turn ideas into reality. Wow. Recognize your tendency to criticize, especially in the younger years. So these are things that you should learn at a young age. Don't wait till you're 50 and 60 and you want to learn your life path. Like you this is something you need to learn now. And especially in reference to the appearance of other people. These antisocial traits need to be turned into genuine friendliness and acceptance. You can hurt others with the careless use of words. But if others criticize, you can be quick. You can be cut to quick. That did not make any sense. But if others criticize you, you can be cut to the quick. Don't dish out what you cannot take. So this article is so long. Okay, it had like 2 more paragraphs. I'm gonna just read it. I'm already long. Life path 3 is the number of appearances. You like to be flashy, fashionable. Your own appearance has manifested to make you memorable. The way you look is important to you, but there is likely to be an aspect of your physical appearance that causes you concern. 3 is the number of attraction. You are most attractive when you're being yourself. When your emotions are free, your physical appearance changes to meet your own approval. In other words, if you believe you are beautiful, so will everyone else. But remember, we are talking about belief, not presence, not the appearance of belief. 3s often get stuck in time warps, causing them to cling to people, beliefs, and styles that are often out of date. Popularity can be maintained in the present. Otherwise, the only people you will attract are those who are stuck in the same times gone by. Release yourself from the anchors of the past by releasing the old unexpressed emotions that are holding you there. Your appearance, your physical presence mirrors what you are feeling on the inside. Once you recognize your self-consciousness and learn to relax with yourself inside and out, you will attract the right people instead of a string of superficial acquaintances who are going nowhere and have nothing to offer. And so this is releasing what doesn't serve you. Release the past. If the past is not benefiting your future, you have to release it. Let go and move forward. This is the last paragraph. So Life Path 3 contains the gift of words, attraction, sociability, creativity, optimism, memory, friendship, and humor. Use these talents to see beyond what others see. Break through the chains of popular opinion and dare to live spontaneously. Seek the joys of life and not just the appearance of joy. Discover real happiness through communicating your own experiences, happy or sad, to others. Find your own happiness and others will realize that they can find theirs. Take yourself and Life Path 3 energy seriously, because the world needs more than anything right now is a serious dose of Life Path 3's optimism, beauty, creativity, and laughter. So Life Path 3 is the path of expression. You express yourself. You are in tune with yourself, your feelings, and you like to be popular. You like to be popular. You like to be fashionable. You like to be noticed. You like to be seen. You like beauty. You take care of yourself. So Life Path 3, this was a good one. The link for this article will be in the description box, and I'm also going to include the birth chart information is also going to be in the description box. So thanks for watching. Always lead with love, and I'll see you later. Bye.